Good morning. How's it going? Well, it's been a long time since I talked to you, and I'm sorry about that. Things have been pretty busy, and hey, that's all good. Why complain? You can fix that right now. Just hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button right down there, and then that's fixed. Anyway, we're gonna do just some catching up here, and mainly we're gonna rant about this a little bit. This is the M-Audio 410, and we're gonna talk about the M-Audio 410 a little bit. We're also gonna talk about some music stuff and just generally some other things that are happening in my life. But I wish I could say it. 3 things about whatever, but we're not doing that today. I'm still in the trailer. We haven't built the studio. Been too busy to do that, and working. You know, I'm teaching, subbing, and teacher's assistant. Still going for my C-set, the 3 C-sets. I'm trying to get a multi-credential, and so that's really been taking up some time. But I digress. Also, we're going to check up on what I've been doing musically. We got a new song that we wrote. It's called Good, and I'll show you a little piece of that, and that'll be the update. All right. I'm also going to be doing an update video for what's happening with me physically. You can check that out. I think it's right over here somewhere on the Transformation channel. Okay. So first off, the M-Audio 410. Now, because of this, I'm never going to buy another M-Audio product. This product has been a good product. It's worked a long time, and I haven't had to use it lately because I switched to the Focusrite Scarlett Pro a while back, Firewire version, because I started having problems with this because I upgraded my software. Now, there are a lot of kind people that have went out, and even though M-Audio stopped updating the driver for this unit, a lot of people, you can go look at them for Facebook. Here, there's a link in the description, and they will offer you some workarounds. Now, if you have up to El Capitan, that workaround works pretty well. I have Sierra and High Sierra and Mojave, and the workaround doesn't work so hot. And it does for a lot of people, but it wouldn't for me. I tried and tried. What happens is you go through a thing to where you have to install the driver, run the process 1 and 2 each time that you load it. It loads fine, right? Number 1 does. Number 1 loads fine. The card will come on. You can see it's recognized. The computer's recognized it, but none of the software, Logic, Ableton Live, all that at that point won't recognize it as on, as there, as available. And so you're supposed to run the number 2, but every time I run the number 2, it crashes my computer, right? So I've tried everything else, and after being very frustrated for a while, I just gave in, and I bought the Scarlett 6i6 to replace this. Now, what do I use this for? Well, the inputs aren't the main thing here. It's the outputs. This had 10 outputs, and what that allows me to do is when I'm on the platform, you know that I'm a worship leader and I do stuff in the church. When I'm on the platform, I'm able to run an Ableton Live multi-track and send click tracks and responses and all kinds of things out on separate channels that I can feed into whoever I want to hear that on their in-ear monitors. It requires many tracks to go out. Most of the stuff out there, the 6i6 for example, is $300. You know, it's $300. This here was pretty expensive when I bought it. I think I bought it for 150, couple $100 or something. I can't remember. It's been a long time. It really worked a long time. It was a good product. Now, just like Native Instrument Guitar Pro foot pedal that also you can't use at all. It is no longer supported either. But the reason why they don't support is because evidently now Apple requires a chip inside there, and they can't can't update by putting that chip in there. But however, that's not the case with this M-Audio. This M-Audio 410, M-Audio just decided, hey, we're no longer going to support you. We're no longer going to allow you to use our product. And that, to me, is just terrible. This product works fine. It has no issues other than the company decided that they don't want me to use it. And the truth is that it wouldn't take much for them to supply that. So M-Audio, if you're listening to me, M-Audio, man, that is a bad choice. Your people, they're gonna do like I'm doing. I'm gonna nix you. I'm not gonna use you because you do stuff like that. Anytime that a company forces you into a situation to where you have to purchase a new product, I don't like that. Like like my Apple phone. My Apple phone. This is the 6, and this 6, it was the 128. And when the new one came out, the new Apple, all of a sudden that thing just quit working. Boom, dead. I tried to fix it, wouldn't fix, still won't turn on, won't charge, won't do nothing, just bricked. And I know another person that happened. Apple was caught doing that, sending out updates that literally would brick or slow down their older appliances to try to force you to buy a new one. Now, I wouldn't mind having the new Apple iPhone, except for that $1,200, man. $1,200. Give me a break. So you know what I did? I went over and bought a Rev 4 Android, and now I'm an Android user. But I got that for $150, and it's gonna last forever probably. All right, let's talk about what I've been doing musically. So musically, we wrote a new song and performed it, and I've been leading a team, and I'll show you the clip. Here it is. It's not the greatest. They're all teens, and they're trying hard, but it's pretty good. So I would say, here's the thing that I got taught. Mentoring is really important. You should always, if you're good at what you do, or even if you're mediocre like I am, you should always have somebody underneath you, right, that you're teaching something, or you're trying to help somebody. Teaching something, trying to help somebody. Okay. The Bible, I'm a firm believer in the Word of God. It's the truth. And this is some instruction. It says, what you sow, you shall reap. That what you sow, you shall reap. In other words, if you want to go out and be a horrible person or be selfish or self-centered, you're going to reap that. But if you're a giving person, you're going to reap that, I believe. And God believes that too. Glorify Jesus that way. Hey, I finally got my Nespresso to work. Call out John Sign. He's the one that uses the Nespressos all the time, and I thought, well, I'll give it a shot. Took a while to find one. I finally found one for like $80 on sale. Somebody was selling it, so I tried it. Pretty good coffee, but it doesn't make a big cup like I like, so I still have my Keurig also. All right, so let's see. You got some donuts here. I'm gonna have one. Don't tell my transformation channel. So, good news and bad news. The third stimulus check is coming. I checked on mine. I should get this whenever this week somewhere. This week somewhere. And that's cool, but I'm thinking about the trillions of dollars. You know, this country's already in debt really bad. And although we were about to go bankrupt when Trump took over, and he was able to raise the national gross product up to the point where we could pay our interest and not go bankrupt. But I don't know. You know, it seems like a good idea that we all get this money, and we desperately need it. We all do. But I guess we'll find out what the repercussions of this is going to be. So, good idea, bad idea? Give me a comment. What do you think? Lastly, some exciting things that I've been doing at the church. Pretty exciting. I have been updating the stream, and so I bought a ATEM Mini and started using Pro Presenter 7 and Ecamm Live, and I'm working all that out. And so the stream for the church, which is, by the way, PC Calusa, you can get it on Facebook, you can get it on Twitter, you can get it on YouTube. Twitter, it's Calusa PC, and would love for you guys to tune in. You know, you can tell me how good or bad I sound when I'm doing worship. Anyway, so that's exciting, and I'll probably be doing a video about that coming up. I'm also going to be purchasing a PTZ camera setup, and that will finish the update for the streaming solution for the church. Of course, the in-ear monitoring solution for the church, we went with the, and we're going to do a video about that also coming up. A cheap way to today get in-ear monitoring system with that works really good, not just some hack, right? What I did was I went and bought the Aviom system, and used an older board, an old PreSonus board. And what that did, I mean, I got the board dirt cheap, and I got the everything dirt cheap, you know, in comparison to what it used to cost. And now it's pretty amazing. It works really well. So we'll be doing a video about that as well. Stay tuned for that. And I'm still out on the farm, still doing a bunch of work here on the farm. And okay. So number one, M-Audio, I'm upset at you. Number two, we're doing stuff with the songs. We got this music. Remember, we'll play it out. We're gonna play it out a little bit, and then so we haven't recorded it officially. Oh, also, the other song that we've been doing the video on is still not done. I don't know what to do. I hired this guy to do my video, and it's been a year, and he keeps on saying, "Oh, I'm doing it. I'm doing it." I don't know. And he's a Christian brother, you know, so I don't want to. I might have to just release the song without the video. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting. So we'll see. Okay, so that update there. Also, Hallelujah on the Stimulus is coming in, but it might mean something weird. And then number 5, we're doing a whole bunch of update. Number 4, we're doing a whole bunch of updates at the church, and we're going to be doing upcoming videos about that. I'm happy to see you. Stay safe, stay happy, and we got, what, 2 weeks until the Lord's raising. And enjoy some coffee somewhere. See you then.